Hello good people, and welcome to At the Movies. My name is Colton Pouncy, joined here by my partner Robert K.
How do you do?
The film being reviewed today, Roadhouse, starring Patrick Swayze and the lovely Kelly Lynch.
In the film, Patrick Swayze plays the world's #1 bouncer, Dalton. Dalton is offered a job to bounce at a bar called the Double Deuce. With this role, Dalton is asked to move to Jasper, Missouri and clean up the violence within the bar and ultimately, the town. Along the way, Dalton encounters 40-year-old adolescents, felons, power drinkers, and trustees of modern chemistry. However, Dalton's biggest challenge is taking down notorious Jasper crime boss, Brad Wesley. Personally, I really enjoyed this movie. I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs up. It stood the test of time, and even though it's from the late 1980s, it can still entertain audiences today with outdated special effects.
Wow. Okay. Well, here's where we disagree, because I thought this was a terrible movie. It's totally unrealistic. It just doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense about this movie?
Well, first of all, he has a PhD in philosophy from New York University, yet he's a bouncer. Second of all, his character doesn't even feel pain. And third of all, the action throughout the movie, totally unrealistic.
Unrealistic? This movie was based on a true story, and the action is the best part of the entire film. It keeps the viewers on the edge of their seat the entire time. I want to show you this clip to prove how elaborate the blocking is in this film, and how it leads into specific types of cinematography.
I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
Despite the corny dialogue found in a majority of the fight scenes, this film does a fantastic job in using blocking to incorporate a variety of shots. A couple types of shots in this scene include close-ups, over the shoulder, wide and long shots. Mixed with quick cuts found in this scene, the cinematography really adds to the action.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah! Kill you the old-fashioned way.
As you can see from that clip, the action leads into a wide variety of shot selection, which leaves the audience begging for more.
But despite the superior blocking, this film still remains unrealistic. Here, we see the climax, the one scene in the film that can't afford a mistake. Unfortunately, this scene has several. Dalton versus Wesley, the showdown everyone has been waiting for. But if you expect me to believe a 70-year-old man with no prior fighting skills can keep up with a 25-year-old professional fighter, good luck. In this scene, Wesley gets punched in the face several times, gets his knee destroyed, yet somehow gets right back up. Even after previously being shot 3 times, Wesley gets back up before being shot a 4th and final time.
This is our town, and don't you forget it.
You know, for a film that relies on action to get ratings, you'd think the writers would do a better job making it more believable. And that's why I'm giving this movie 2 thumbs down.
That's great and everything, Colton. But at the end of the day, audiences go to the cinema to be entertained, and that's exactly what Roadhouse accomplishes. It's a great film for anyone over the age of 18 because it has some explicit content. But I'd like to show these viewers these clips to prove how the cinematography in this film is textbook, and it has great fundamental filmmaking.
How's it going, mijo?
Mind your own business, Dad.
All you have to do is follow 3 simple rules. 1, never underestimate your opponent. Expect the unexpected. 2, take it outside.
Another key aspect this film lacks is mise-en-scène. Since the film takes place on only a few main sets, the development of the setting is limited. For me, there were too many instrumental props used, such as cars and guns, and a real lack of metaphorical props. Finally, the film jumps from naturalistic mise-en-scène with classical small-town antics to theatrical, when Swayze's character rips out another man's throat.
I feel as though Patrick Swayze really thrived in his role as Dalton, and the rest of the cast complimented his performance nicely. This film is over 2 hours of non-stop action, and it really captivates audiences. Overall, I give it 1 thumbs up and still recommend it to all of our older viewers.
You know, I'll be honest, this film had its moments. But for me, I'd only recommend it if you like watching sweaty men fight for 2 hours under the moonlight. Or if you're a fan of WWE wrestling. The only reason I would watch this movie is because my sense of humor was starving for a laugh. But I still give it 2 thumbs down.
That's all for this week's At the Movies, so tune in next week when we review the 1990 classic, Ghost. Bah, bah, bah. You're fine. Alright, I just have to look into the camera. In the film, Dalton plays the world's #1 bouncer. Dalton plays.
My name is Colton Pouncy, joined here by my partner, Robert K.
How do you do?
And this is At the Movies. The movie being reviewed today.
We got it, just keep going. It's the best part. It keeps the viewers on the edge of their seat for the entire...
Here, we see the climax of the film. The one scene in the film that can't... Here, we see the climax of the film. The one scene in the film, I feel like I shouldn't be saying sometimes.
So as you can see from that clip, the action leads into a wide variety of sauce loss. Oh, no, I can't do it. For Steve Haney.